Yo, what's going on, guys? You're watching Epic Pokemon TCG, and what I got for today, guys, is going to be another gameplay. In this video, I'm going to be playing the Aerodactyl deck that I'm currently working on and trying to get, a decent list figured out so I can upload a deck profile for that. And I'm going to be facing off against a Gardevoir Swampert deck, I believe is what it is. I don't know if there's like a nickname for it, but yeah. But anyway, as you guys are watching this, if you're watching it the day that I uploaded, I should be in Fort Worth for CWL Fort Worth. I'm pretty excited. I actually just got my ticket. And yeah, this is actually something I've wanted to do now pretty much for years, ever since Black Ops 3, is I wanted to go attend a Call of Duty event. I am really, really into competitive Call of Duty. I love it. I love watching it. I'm excited, guys. It's going to be pretty fun. But yeah, Aerodactyl is a deck that I actually really enjoy. I think this deck is a complete and total blast to play. I mean, it's something different. Aerodactyl has a very, very, very good attack for a DCE and a normal energy. Just three colorless energy. I feel like I say colorless weird. Colorless. I don't know. No, I always feel like I'm saying like colorless or something. It's always something weird. Anyway, so basically what it does is if you don't have any EX or GXs, I believe, on your bench, it does 180 damage, which is actually a significant amount. I mean, that's a pretty decent amount of damage. And when you partner this up with stuff like Malamar, just kind of get that energy acceleration. You can actually set this up pretty well. There's also some, trainers and such that help you play it down. There's also Ditto that can help you get it out, as you guys see on screen right now. But there is I think it's like fossil excavation map. It allows you to search for a unidentified fossil. I think it's from your deck, or you can get one back from your discard pile. So that's actually really good. It just allows you to be able to kind of cycle through and get your mysterious fossils back. And then on top of that, you can honestly pair stuff up that's in a traditional Malamar deck, or you could just kind of splash maybe like a 2/2 Aerodactyl into a Malamar deck, which is really nice. I feel like Malamar is the perfect partner for that. And also, if you pair it up with Tapu Koko, you're already running DC in there anyway, so that's pretty good. Honestly, I like the deck. It's a lot of fun. You can play it with Shot of Memories, choice bands, and such, and you can do a decent amount of damage. Like honestly, you can do a considerable amount of damage. So I got guys. I'm just gonna tell you, I am in a fantastic mood. I am so pumped. I'm so excited. Not only am I getting to cross something off of my quote bucket list or whatever it's called, Optic Gaming is currently doing really bad at the VIN, so that's just even better. Yeah, I don't know if you guys know this. I don't like Optic Gaming. I can't stand Optic Gaming. But I'm currently watching the team that I'm like really rooting for, and they are currently in the final map of the series, and they're down. So I'm hoping this team's able to bounce back. Team Caliber, you guys know I'm a Team Caliber fanboy. If you don't know, Team Caliber is an esports organization. They don't have a Call of Duty team, so I have to root for another team this year. But I'm just wanting to upload a video for you guys. That way, the uploads don't slow down, even though I am going out of town. What sucks is I'm leaving at like 5 or 6 in the morning or something like that, and I'm gonna be exhausted. I'm gonna be absolutely exhausted. It's like an all-day event, and then like we're coming back. It's like a 2-hour drive, so it's gonna be rough. So anyway, I feel like honestly, Aerodactyl is a deck that I am really struggling getting gameplays for, just because of the fact that I keep getting like bad matchups. And when I say bad matchups, I'm saying like matchups that just aren't entertaining to watch because it's like neither of us are doing anything, or I get really set up or something like that. I can't really get like a decent gameplay for it. And I feel like out of all of them, I just hit my mic. I do that so much. I'm getting used to this microphone, guys. I apologize. But I feel like out of all the matchups, this was probably the best one. I had another one where I faced off against a Eevee Snorlax tag team, whatever it's called. And that match I thought was entertaining, but to be honest with you guys, it really wasn't. That match was kind of boring. It was just like I would knock out a tag team GX. He'd bring up something and do like a bunch of energy acceleration. Knock out my Aerodactyl. I come back and he take down another Aerodactyl, and I come back and I won. So I don't know. I just felt like that wasn't very entertaining. And on top of that, the deck, it looked like it didn't make sense, but it did. If that doesn't make any sense. I'm rambling. But anyway, so I'm facing off against Swampert, Gardevoir Swampert, which is actually pretty good. I mean, you have Gardevoir that can, attach energy. It has energy acceleration with its ability. On top of that, you have the draw power of Swampert, which is really nice. So yeah, it's a pretty decent deck. I like it. I haven't got a chance to play too much with it. I played again. What was it? I played Gardevoir Zorak when like the season first started, and just having that extra draw power with Gardevoir is actually really really good. And as I'm watching this, my team just tied it up. Let's go, boys. Anyway, so honestly, guys, like I'm trying to get gameplays. I am. I say this every video is I am trying to get gameplays. However, it is kind of slowed down All right, so I don't know if you guys saw that, but my screen just went black on the gameplay, so I don't know what happened there. But yeah, I'm just really excited. I'm able to get my content going. My channel's growing again, which is freaking just absolutely incredible to see, guys. That makes me feel so good that my channel's growing again. I'm seeing like steady growth. Like every time I look at my channel and I see that I gain subscribers, it is a fantastic feeling. And I got my new puppy, and she's making me extremely happy, even though she's a gigantic pain in the neck. And then on top of that, I'm going to a COD event finally. So things are going pretty well for me right now. I'm just really in a good mood. I've been in a good mood now for a while, and it's just cool to see. And so if you're watching this video and you're supporting me, I want to say I really do appreciate you. And you honestly, um, you're awesome, man. And can we just note real quick just the depression that I was short knocking out that Gardevoir? Can we just talk about how depressing that is? That just hurts, man. But regardless, it's going down next turn. I have Shrine of Punishment, so hey, we're good. I think anyway. I don't remember. But anyway, so yeah, I just want to say thank you so much for just the amazing amount of support. I mean, if you're new to the channel, if you've been around for a while, thank you. I do appreciate you guys. It feels really good just to see my channel growing. I mean, it's cool. So, getting back to the gameplay, uh, Aerodactyl, I feel like it is a very, very solid attacker. I really want to build some Malamar decks just so I can throw Aerodactyl in there because I'm having a lot of fun. I feel like the fossil Pokemon don't get enough love, and I feel like this set they finally actually got some love. But the problem is just getting them out is kind of difficult. I really liked how fossil Pokemon were like when they first came out. No, not when they first came out, but whenever I first got into the game, they were like, it's back like whenever they had like the trainers, kind of like an unidentified fossil, but you could like start with them and they had like their own unique abilities with every single trainer card, and you could like rare candy them and stuff, turn one, all that. Like those were really cool, man. Like the Rampardos from Platinum was a really cool example. The Armaldo from Legends Awaken was a really cool card. I feel like, however, Aerodactyl would be way too freaking good if that was the case with this one. You had like a supporter that could search out stuff. I don't know. I just feel like fossil Pokemon don't get enough love. That whole like you have to play a trainer and it has to be like at the bottom of your deck or whatever. That whole phase that they did with fossils, that was kind of stupid. I understand it. I'm glad Archeops was hard to get out in a sense. You had like hit like I think it was like Maxie's hidden ball trick or something like that, or you had like hit the supporter or whatever. I understand that being kind of difficult to get out, but I feel like fossils just kind of got like the short end of the stick on so many different ways. So that's unfortunate there, but it's cool to see that they're kind of making a little bit of a comeback. The fossil Pokemon that just came out are actually kind of good. I feel like they have really cool abilities. The Aerodactyl has a really good attack. I mean, the Amistar, it has an ability that just says like if you have fewer Pokemon to play than your opponent, they can't play any item cards. And I think the Kabutops is like supporters or something, if I'm not mistaken. I might be wrong on that, but I just feel like it's just cool that like they're finally getting some love again. I still hate that there really wasn't that many fossil EXs. Hopefully there's some GXs, that'd be really cool, or like some tag teams, that'd be really awesome. Cause I have a friend that really likes fossil Pokemon, and it's cool seeing just like how happy he gets whenever there's new ones that come out. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out like what would be like some good videos to try to do, like try to record some videos, instead of just kind of like playing like each game with record like my recording software on, hoping I get a gameplay. I'm trying to figure out like what exactly would probably be like a really good like kind of video to go for. I thought about trying to do like some deck wizard stuff again. Maybe that would be something cool to try again. I was thinking about maybe making like some really bad decks, like some like decks with like a theme to it. I don't know. I was trying to figure out like what would be like a really cool way to do videos on Pokemon TCG Online. Like kind of I guess like challenges maybe would be really cool. I don't know. So yeah, I'm trying to like come up with some video ideas. If there's like any videos that you guys want to see, feel free to comment below. I'll be more than happy to take video requests and just try to do whatever. Uh, I just did Supersonic. Like this game got to the point where I had to do Supersonic. That's hard to see. But honestly though, Supersonic's a pretty solid attack. You gotta admit. I don't know why I didn't bench that Inkay there. That was very questionable on my part. I should have benched that Inkay. I probably already made misplays that I'm like missing because like I'm going back and forth between two different screens. I'm watching the Call of Duty stream and then I'm moving over here, watching the Call of Duty stream, moving back over here. I think it's probably gonna go to like the very end of it. These two teams are pretty evenly matched. Wait. My team's about to win. My team's about to win. My team's about to win. Oh my god. My team won. Let's freaking go, baby. I told you guys I love Call of Duty. My team is freaking won. Let's go, baby. All right. So yeah, I mean, I'm having a lot of fun doing YouTube again. Like it's a blast, guys. I'm actually enjoying doing these videos again. I'm enjoying doing the commentaries. Getting the gameplays is kind of annoying because like I struggle sometimes with like just getting games like 'cause I wish every single game that I got was like amazing and fun to watch, but some just aren't. I mean, some just aren't entertaining to watch. Some are just games that I just would not want to upload. So that's definitely something that I don't know. Like Aerodactyl, for example. Like I'm not saying that like I'm getting blown out of the water or something like that. The games are just kind of boring, if that makes any sense. I don't know if that makes sense, but the games are honestly just kind of boring to watch, and so they're just not really something that I want to upload. But honestly, my opponent marshalled me into a pretty good hand. I think I have two supporters. I have an energy. I have a Tapu Koko. Tapu Koko is a freaking MVP in this deck. I actually want to increase it up to 3. And on top of that, I actually got a, let's see, what was it? A Tapu Lele, the psychic one that allows you to move damage around. I feel like that could be really good with Aerodactyl as well. Because you do such a high amount of damage, if you're able to hit a couple Pokemon, you can definitely do some crazy stuff with it. You have Shrine of Punishment and such. You can do some cool stuff. So yeah, like honestly, like Aerodactyl is just so flexible with Malamar. I feel like it just gave it like another attacker that you could really work with that isn't a GX or so. And another card that I was really thinking about playing with it was Giratina. I think Giratina would be a cool addition to the Aerodactyl deck. That's something I might try out in the future. Yeah, my opponent's currently doing Twilight GX. I probably should have looked over this gameplay and like cut this out like I normally do, but I just wanted to get a video out for you guys because that's just what I do. I just turned it on, started talking, and here we are. But my opponent does concede. I don't know if that was a good call. Maybe. It just depends on what I would have Cynthia or Lilied into. But yeah, so that is going to do it for the gameplay, guys. I just wanted to upload a video telling you guys that I do appreciate you for the support. I do appreciate you guys coming back and watching my videos again. And when you're watching this, I might be in CWL Fort Worth. I might be coming back. I don't know, just depends on what day you watch this. But regardless of what day it is, I hope you guys are having an awesome day, awesome night, awesome evening, and doing well. I love you guys. This is Epic Pokemon TCG signing out. Take care. Much love.